Can you hear me at all? Okay. Hopefully not the game and the menu music. La da di da, la da di da di da, la da di da, la da di da di da, la di da di da, la di da di da 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 da, la di da di da. Okay. I could probably run the survival now, but I guess we can just do this. Right. I'm not even sure. All right. Yeah, I restarted everything. Well, I hope that everybody else finds us again. Yeah, everything seems to be working now, so. There's a song playing? I don't hear anything at all. I don't hear anything whatsoever at all. No song at all. And I don't know why that would be playing since I have all of the radios turned down. I'm never going to figure out any of this today. It's just Echo Lake Lumber. Well, they won't get any, and neither will I now. Not that it matters, I guess, but. No, I think they did hear Uranium Fever. Man, the wind has been taken out of my sails, I gotta tell you. It does seem to be working now. Yeah. Well, I'm wearing the headsets. I didn't turn the mic back on. Or wait, I wonder if I did. Okay, can you hear me at all? And can you hear the buzzing? Because, like, I have Lindsay's computer on and I don't hear a buzzing at all. Yeah, I think you're right. The game audio. But why? I completely agree. It seems that I just have one problem after the other. If it's not graphics, it's audio. It could be a mic, OBS. I don't know. It's just one thing after the other.
I do not hear a hum on my phone. There's no buzz.
Yeah, I turned the game audio off. For some reason, whenever I turn the game audio on, they say that they hear buzzing, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I didn't hear it through the laptop, but I don't hear anything through the laptop. I don't. That's probably yeah. All right. And then we lost everybody, which is just depressing. All right. Well, we lost the audience. The external audience is what I mean. Oh yeah, yeah. The core group, the real people. I just meant that the we have terms like situated audience and wide, like the wider external audience. We here, you and I, are the situated audience. Well, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully, Panda and Barry make their way back. Yeah, yeah. I actually have taught public speaking for many years. Decades, actually. Yeah, so it's like, so when I comment online, usually I have um, two different audiences in mind when I'm making a comment. The person I'm directly talking to, and the people who may say it later, who may see it later. Uh, I don't know. Do you think it would help, Noodle? There is no fix. When I run the game audio, that's where the buzzing's coming from. Ian figured that one out, so kudos to him. And so it leads me to think, sure, yeah, absolutely. Give the guy a star. He deserves it. Now, I'm thinking the only reason it could be game audio issues is the capture card or the HDMI, right? That's it. There could be no other reason. Um, there you go, buddy. HDMI? Okay, yeah. Well, I think we'll just run it without sound. I mean, oh well. Because then I'd have to go to the cord bin. Yeah, I tried tightening up all the connections for the microphone, for everything, the capture card. It's just it's a USB capture card. Hey Barry, what's up? Oh, I can open it up and take a look, but not right now. But I will keep that in mind. Thanks, Noodle. Yeah, I mean, I can check it later. It's just that Ranger, I usually like the old look, but sometimes a newer looking build is nice. But we will have no game audio tonight. Um, and I have no links up or anything. I had Detour's um, video for today and was going to get pandas up tomorrow, which I can do still. All right, so I guess we need to decide what to do for pit stops. All right, thank you. Yeah, we have no game audio today. We're having some real issues with my hypothesis is that the capture card is just has some sort of an issue, whether it's a just a simple connectivity issue or something deeper. I don't really know. But I was really looking forward to playing the survival playthrough, and that's another thing, if you think about it, that is strange because I I've been using the computer and I've been playing Fallout since every day since I've gotten the computer back, and I've had no issues with video or audio with the game. Like I was playing the modded playthrough, uh, and so was Lindsay, and it was just fine. But today I got on right before stream, and I had no reason to think that we were going to have an issue, right? Because I had just played literally, an hour ago or something. So I got on and I fired up the survival stream or the survival playthrough, and it was like 10 FPS. So I even went in and I lowered the, in Fallout, you can choose, low graphics quality. I did that, and it was still really slow and jumpy. And I was like, what is going on? And I just played it, keep in mind. Thanks, Noodle. Pin that. And then at the same time, we started getting the audio issue. Same time. So it was some weird graphical issue paired with an extremely odd audio issue. You might be able to trace both those to the same place, the capture card. What's up, Detour? We had some real strong technical difficulties going on here. Yeah. I mean, I'll double check it and all that. But to have the audio and the video do that at the same time is really strange. A coincidence. I don't like coincidences. It is indeed. Now they will not let me sink a thing into this roof. I think somebody told me that once. The thing is, Panda, is it's working now, which is odd in and of itself, right? I mean, if it needed a driver update, then why work now? Yeah, we had to stop the last stream and redo the whole thing, but I had it up there. Um, to yeah, it sure does. Yep. But the thing is I had no reason to think that we were going to have any issues because I was just playing and everything. Thanks, but I do think a lot of people care. But of course, I do have a nearly constant stream of technical difficulties and have since the beginning. You almost should be able to hear the controller through the microphone. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, The constant difficulties do wear on a person. Yeah, I suppose so. Very odd. Yes, thank you. So did everybody make it back? Let's see. I see everybody out there except for Nikita. Is she still here? Well, I hope she comes back. Maybe she had to do something. Yeah, you can't sink anything down into here. Yeah, I was watching the one about the spaceship just recently. Well, it was like a build with the crashed spaceship. Yeah, yeah, I've seen them here and there. I can't remember what the last one I saw. I was just saying that I was watching that one lately. That parted my hair. That was pretty funny. We are talking about it. And I was talking about your spaceship build. I'm about 8 minutes into that. Sometimes I only get a little bit of time at the end of the night, but that is the one that I have been that I'm working on currently. As far as my eternal list of watch later. If I can't sink into that, I thought that I did with something else. Oh goodness, yes. Well, I want to get a capture card that plugs into the motherboard instead of a USB one, but I haven't looked at my connectors and seen which ones are open yet. It's on my list of things to do, though. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten that far. Let's see, where did I get? All right, so when I was watching, I liked the way that you broke up the ground to make it look like it crashed, and then there had been some damage to the projector area, and then we moved back over to the main area of the diner, and that's what was going on when I left off. These aren't going to work either. I could probably just put 4 of those together and then bring them up, and then we'll just have to accept it. Oh, I did not actually. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Seems like I'm never gonna get to do the survivor or survival again. Let's see. That might. It's a little tall. Yeah. And since you can't sink anything down, that's what she said. I mean, there's nothing like a good "that's what she said" joke to bring spirits back up to level. I mean, because I was raised on, well, first of all, I was raised on Beavis and Butthead, so that's what she said was a natural offshoot, as was phrasing from Archer, which I also love. Danger Zone. Lana. What? Danger Zone. I mean, you say that. Yeah, me too, man. You want ants? Because that's how you get ants. Man, they're really fighting me on this stuff up here. Of course, I could just do it this way. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, jeez. Yeah, ants are tough. All right. Can we make this work? Weird. Hmm. Oh, all right, man. We'll take it easy. Have a good one. There's a lot of stuff going around right now. Vitamin C. Yeah, it's totally where you get vitamin C. Yeah, this isn't working for me. Don't like it. I don't know if it'll work. Huh. Thank you, Nikita. Hey, did strangers show up? I see their name in the list. Yeah, we can't catch a win tonight, though, right? Everything's gonna break. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We had some technical difficulties, and I appreciate you staying with me and giving the stream a thumbs up and subscribing to the stream. We were going to do survival tonight, but I don't know what was the deal, and I think my capture card is going bad. That is my working hypothesis. And this build is starting to get gargantuan. Um, the robots are going to end up being named already by the people who bought memberships. I'm going to name a lot of the remaining needed robots after their whatever their nickname they want it to be. Yeah, I might have to wire glitch some of these. I can't decide what I want to do here, but yeah, we do need a lot more advertising up around here too, for sure. Oh, that actually would be cool. I don't think I remember that one. Looks all like professional and stuff. I love the security fencing. It's so cool. So cool. Yeah, I got to make some robots. Um, but of course, we don't need that many racing robots, right? We don't. Cool. Yeah, it looks all official. Yeah, these are from Settlement Security. It's great. They look awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. Yeah, the settlers will use the stuff for sure. It's weird how they kind of float like that. Right. Hi, Kat. How you doing? I saw you pop up there like 10 minutes ago. Hey, thanks. Yeah. I hate Doom. I don't like shooters. I couldn't find anything more boring. That's my contribution to the Doom conversation that is completely uninteresting. I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't care if you guys talk about it, but that's my contribution. Shooters are boring. We've been over this though. So are action movies. Far Cry's not a shooter. I'm talking about a shooter. That's the whole point of the game. Nah, I don't agree. Not in the sense that I'm talking about. Just a straight up first person shooter where the only point is to clear levels. That's what I'm talking about. Far Cry has skill trees and outpost management and all sorts of things. All right, so I'm glad the palette is still here and all that. Yeah, sure, but it's not central to the narrative or the experience rather. I mean, you wouldn't need to know that. It literally isn't. Hey, Navia, what's up? Yeah, man, I just don't like it. Or I dislike isn't really the right word.
Don't enjoy?
No, it just was a whole lot of nothing. I mean, that's purely subjective. So, I mean, there isn't really arguing a purely subjective thing. I mean, we could talk about games in an objective sense, I suppose, and you'd have to. There are a variety of metrics that you could use to do that. We do need a lot of we have a lot of advertisement necessary. Hmm. Yeah, I've got to do this. Unless it will let me. Right. You do, yep. These posters really fighting me. Guess I could try another couple up there. Wow, that's interesting. We can actually use our maintenance store here. I don't know. I seem to always have some sort of, or somebody always seems to have some sort of issue when I try to stream. I wish that I could figure all of that out, but sometimes some people can hear me while others won't be able to. And I haven't the slightest, excuse me, idea why. Um, it's obviously a great hindrance, but I don't have the answer. I probably never will. Yeah, well, it's right up to my face. I don't know. Hmm. Hey Nikita, how you doing? Hope your trip to the store went well. Oh, I'm gonna have to get something to drink. Finish my coffee. Well, let's see. Wonder if we could make something out of these. Well, that actually is cool. I don't want to cover up that sign, but I do think that's cool. So if we maybe well, a lot of people like to play with the base game. Best of all, I am not one of those people, but I know people that have a lot more fun with the game when they do that. But yeah, a lot of people end up having kind of like it refreshes their interest in the game to start over with none of the additions. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. Yeah, and I think that some people do get rejuvenated by starting over with the basics. But I think it's a safe course of action because then if you get bored, then you can start to add it again, you know? So start back over without DLC or CC. And then as you go and you miss the stuff, or if you miss any of the stuff, then you could pop it right back in. Now these would be cool if we could get. We talked about getting stuff in the diamonds right there. Something will go. But these billboards would be very cool put on the side of there. I would like that a lot if they would cooperate. I also destroyed my check shelf. Because I destroyed it when I was up there. Hey Brian, how you doing? Sco ducks indeed. Hmm. It's not going to want to do it. Oh boy. So, does anybody get to enjoy or choose the different aspect ratios that they have available now for streams? Because I can enable them and I do. Because I mostly watch streams, other people's streams on my phone. But a lot of people watch on their PC, so. Yeah, I can enable it now. And I'm not sure what that looks like, but okay, so it looks like we have the kitchen and the office are okay. And then we have probably could use a menu. Yeah, it begs the question, doesn't it? What do they sell? Hey, Blaine, what's up? How you doing? I don't know what I was gonna put. I forget. Like it'll be a mystery for everybody. Yeah, it is a robot racetrack, and this is the food court area. I think most of this is done. Trying to figure what else we need. Okay, so we had the food court looks good. Yeah, we have the robot. We need a jumbotron. We have the gaming table. No, we still have the robot, the statue to do, and the jumbotron. I couldn't make it work. The pit stop. This is the press room. I don't know. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was a fun night doing the press area. So I think I will get rid of this. And those areas look good. So the outside is done. Haha. Yeah, I remember that one. But yeah, our outside is done. What we need also, okay, so we need to finish the entrance down there with the robot statue and sign. We need more lights up here. And we need a jumbotron. Thanks, Noodle. And I'm going to have a lot more tools and stuff here when we do decorating. Yes, there is. Yeah, we need to do some junk gathering too. I want to do some pretty intensive junk gathering all over Nuka-World, but I want to have a lot of tools scattered around here in bins and boxes to bring this area to life. I think the pit stop area here will make it, it will be made with the junk decoration because you can't sink anything whatsoever into the Nuka-Cola or the Red Rocket roof. So we will bring it, excuse me, we will bring it alive with unique junk. We'll get a lot of tires and just like pieces and boxes and fill it with tools. So that's how we'll bring this area to life. We're going to get a jumbotron and put it up there.
No.
Oh, okay, I didn't. But what I needed was a ramp to sink into the roof. But it's okay, we don't need it. And here's the first two robots. Yeah, well, all right. Well, that's good to know if we need to get anything else up there. But I don't think we do, honestly. Right. I didn't try that. So I can give that a shot. But first I need to get something to drink, so I will be right back. Five people. Far cry from the days when we had 160. Ooh. Slow night, eh? Okay, so we can give that a shot. Yeah, I mean, they might. Although Saturday was pretty good. No, it's actually not always the case. Sometimes, it's never this slow, actually. I can't remember a time. Well, I don't know if the beginning was a deterrent either with the stuff not working. Who knows? It's hard to tell. No, these are not. Yeah, so this won't sync either. Well, we'll just have to leave it how it is and decorate with junk. I've noticed a lot of other streamers on my level are also have experienced drop offs. Yeah, it's going to be great. It doesn't sink. Nothing sinks into the roof though. And that was my problem with this. A little bit, but not very much. Only here, which is why I was able to get something over here. So we will have to live with it. I don't think there is a really great solution for it. But hey, you know what? Even though it's slow, I appreciate everybody here for coming out today. You're right. The holiday weekend, I bet you that there is a lot of lag. A lot of lag. And when I say lag, I mean holiday lag for a lot of folks. Well, I didn't really want to sit down. Let's see, we've got like a wow, look at somebody was oh, I remember this one. You take the sword and it catches on fire because it's some sort of dark ritual. I wish we got those curtains to build with. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah. I never played that, but it's pretty neat. I mean, I know a lot of other, streamers that I am acquainted with, that are small channels like me. and they're struggling right now. So I am definitely still thankful. Barry, you should do it right now and make a short of it. Oh, nice. Perfect. Start to junk this place up. That's what's going to save the pit stop area. So then we need a Jumbotron and the robot sculpture thing. Kitty. That's right, the cats that live here. Yeah, they do. Let's talk about cats. Hey, everybody. Do you have pictures of cats you'd like to share? He just throws himself at lightning speed at you. Hey, a mannequin. Cool. Hey, what's up, Randy? How you doing? Randy had commented on one of my shorts where someone was desperately trying to get me to play something besides Fallout 4, and I said I didn't want to. To be fair, I play 76 too. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad you stopped by. We'll walk around the build real quick. I'm gathering junk from the Commonwealth here. All right, so let's take a walk around this thing so that Randy can check it out. This is the Nuka Red Rocket Robot Raceway at Robco Downs. And it's coming along. It's getting closer and closer. Hey Tango, how you doing? There's some grass in case anybody wanted to see some weeds. And foundation piece, more grass. Thanks, Randy. What are you playing on, Navia? Here's our food court. Thanks, appreciate it. This is our hot dog restaurant. We've got our gift shop and our soda machines. And we got our betting kiosks, newspaper stand, and our ticket booth. So now we can go up. Here's the bleachers. And we need to get some lights up. And the track itself. Right. Hey, thanks. Yeah, and over here we have the luxury suite. And the press box up above. So we have our press area. And our camera. And that is the build. It's getting there. We still have our Jumbotron to do. And we have our um, our entrance sign with our robot sculpture, which we started. So we can walk over there. Oh, sorry, Noodle. Yeah, we'll head back over there in a second. Yeah, I have the Series X, but we're going to build a sculpture out here with a giant sign that says Robco Downs, which is the name of the whole place. And then we have Red Rocket Robot Raceway, which is just the stadium itself. Oh yeah, we have our two bays here. So that is the build. We're at the finishing touches on it. I don't know what we'll do or how far we will push it, honestly, past this right here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet because this is probably the last thing I will build on this save right here. I don't know, maybe one or two small more settlements is about all I could manage. I think the save is corrupting. Although it hasn't jumped a lot today. Oh, I was just getting a few things, yeah. Um, because the pit stop was a bit empty. So what was I going to do? Oh, the press box, yeah. Show Noodle the camera. Yeah. Okay, let's go back up. Yeah. So what we have here, two trash bins. Schiller dropped into each other to get rid of the hole. And the parking meter is from the Galaxy News Radio, CC, Logic Gates. The cameras from the settlement ambush kit and the projector.
It's amazing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Whoa, did not mean to do that. Thanks. Yeah. We're just messing around one day on that. I actually quite like this. And I'd like to come up with a microphone. If we could figure that one out, that would be cool. And then wire it to that. Like make a little, I don't know. Let's think about it real quick. Oh, yeah, we'll head back to that store here in a minute. I was thinking of something. Wait. I got stuck in my own elevator. That is. It could be modern furniture. It could be Neon flats. We'll look here in a sec. All right. iBot model. Something cylindrical. It wasn't this one, was it? No, it was the other one. So I think it came from the bunker. The holotape player is cool. Yeah, it came from the bunker. There's also a really cool switch. And the TV is awesome too. Actually, I should have used these. I forget that they exist, you know? Could have like done a lot of. I mean, check this out. Yes, I would love to. You mean the particular one that I used? The XOR? Happy to do so. Oh, see, I forgot that these little TVs existed. And we can probably Schiller drop those too. Okay. Um, yeah, I do where I build the whole alarm system. Uh, I'm happy to run through it real quick. But if you want the full shebang, yeah, my XOR logic gate tutorial goes into pretty far into it, I think. Um, it adds some other stuff, you know. I just want to try this Schiller drop with these real quick. And then I'll show you that real quick. Yeah, it's pretty complex. I've got another one coming out Saturday that just does the basic switch setup, like is in the garage right there. It's what's at Jamaica Plain, if you've seen that build, the prison doors. But I did like basic, intermediate, and advanced. Oh, that's what I wanted right there. Oh, yeah. And we could stack those too. Yeah, they are actually. I know, Nikita, I agree. It's got to be done. So, if those of you out there are watching me do this with the rug, it's called the Schiller Drop and it's on Oldie Noodle's channel. She goes into great detail about the ways that you can stack them and all sorts of extremely helpful, in depth things that I never go into when I do it. So, you should definitely check that out. But look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, we're gonna put those in the press box, and I may just get rid of the other ones and redo them. Okay, I haven't saved in a long time. Yeah, no problem. If you want to put your link, please feel free. I should mention it more if I'm being honest. We unfortunately use it so much now, it's just become part of our cognitive map for building. Yeah, look at that. And so we're going to do something with this. I don't know what yet, but we could even put some conduit there and stack them. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's do a simple logic gate setup. Yeah, yeah, you've put your mark on gaming forever. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so let's just say, okay, we'll just two switches. You start with two switches. Okay, and we need a wall. And we need power, which is why I guess I should have taken it over there. This is actually where I filmed my logic gate tutorial. Um, it was here when we got here. Okay, so then we go to logic gates and we're going to get the XOR, which is the one I like the best. You know, they're all just varying degrees of one thing being on and one thing being off. So we have switch 1 and switch 2, right? So this logic gate is when you want to switch between two different things. What could that be? It doesn't even matter. So we could just power this. And then this one over here. You want to put to the out of the logic gate. So one of the things you want powered up goes to this switch here. And the other thing that you want powered up goes to the output of the logic gate. And then you make both of the powered switches go to the positive there. And the XOR logic gate works by, if both of these are on, no power comes out. Okay, so if I turn one of them off, then the logic gate lets power through to the other thing. Okay, so that in effect means that I can switch between two things. When I turn this off, it lets power through because only one of these switches are on and the other thing lights up, right? So we want to switch back and forth. We do the same thing. Now this one is on because its power is on, but because both of these are powered, logic gate does not let the power out, and that is off. Now you can do the opposite, turn the other one off, and now both of them are on. And you can turn both of them off if you want both of them off, right? So if you look at my Somerville, I make an alarm setup, and the whole settlement has two circuits. One of them is all the domestic power for the house, and the other circuit is all of the alarm at the guard shacks. So you have the alarm, you have red lights come on, you have turrets come on, all that's on the other circuit. And this setup let me switch between having domestic lighting on, and if I flip the switch, it would turn off the domestic lighting and turn off all the alarms, turn on all the alarm stuff. And so this is my favorite logic gate because you can have four different positions. You can have on, off, off, on, or on off, right? Two ons, two offs, or two different combinations of on and off. And so that's why I like the XOR logic gate best. Oh, I have a passion for these though. I really love talking about them. It's so fun. So, yeah, we turn one on, this one on and this one off, and it has two powered things. Turn that one powered thing, turn the other one off, the other powered thing. I don't really need to because this logic gate here will do what all the other ones will do in essence. So I only use that one most of the time. Now, if you really want to talk to someone who knows logic gates, I don't know if you know Schmungus or not. He did that whole Rube Goldberg machine, and he does a lot of stuff with switches. And there's a couple other people out there that go way beyond. Um, they would consider this to be very basic. Um, but this is what I use for almost everything I want to do because I can have four different conditions and what is in essence two different circuits. So yeah, the tutorial for the logic gate will allow you to build an alarm system. I show you how to do all that from scratch. And the one coming out this Saturday will show you how to do the alarm system, or rather, sorry, the prison gate system that I have set up at Jamaica Plain. And so this setup here can run my Taffington alarm system, my Somerville alarm system, or my Jamaica Plain prison door system. And so we look over here and we have one right here. So I have one switch here and one switch here. And so because one switch is on and one switch is off, it powers the door open. So if I'm inside and I turn this off, they are now both off and it closes the door. So we can run the switch from both sides of the door using the same logic gate. But once you understand the principle, you can use any of them. The AND logic gate, right? If both inputs have power, it transmits power. That's different from this one because only one of them has to have power to transmit power. Same with all these others. They're the same difference. It just depends on what you want. So I hope that that shed a little bit of light. Yeah, no problem. I hope that it helped a little bit. So up on top, I want to have a gate set up with lights. Okay. And so what that means, and this is also at Taffington, but I'm going to use the sorters here, right? From the, to act as gates, right? These things right here. And so these will be here. Instead of, right. And then I'll have two different lights. You have the green light on this one and the red light on this one. And then you can switch between different colored lights. All sorts of stuff you can do. But yeah, Oh yeah, some people go absolutely nuts. Like what I do by the logic gate people is considered to be very basic. I also ran a couple lines to there like Beans does. He did in his sanctuary because I thought it looked cool. Okay, what were we doing? We also need a Jumbotron. So we're not even done with this yet. So we need the front sign and we need the Jumbotron. Well, I know that lots of people do it. That's just where I got it. I just like to shout people out. He did the whole, um, what do you call them? Like power lines. Look at this. Yeah, what a good find. There we go. Two boxes. Give me that. All right. Well, it's interesting because two people can figure out the same thing independently. Hey, Game Town, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing some boxing. Oh, well, that must feel pretty good. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad everything is okay. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out tonight and giving the stream a thumbs up. Everybody's probably tired from all the holidays, and that is certainly understandable. I appreciate those who sub to the channel as well. That's very helpful. And everybody in chat, of course. Does anybody have a capture card that they recommend, the kind that plug into the motherboard rather than the USB one I'm using, which I have not been impressed with? It's something I haven't done yet, even though I wanted to, because I was going to do proper research and get a good one. I don't, it's, I'd have to look. It's some very generic name. Let's see. Well, I can't. My phone is otherwise occupied. Actually, there are locations I haven't gotten yet. Weird. Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah, I was just zooming through it. Hey, Art, how you doing? Hope you had a couple restful days. We had our holiday weekend, of course. Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely check that out. Right. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. We can definitely get a lot of that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I wanted to make a microphone. I forgot all about that. Because we were going to make the monitors. All right, let me note that. I'll write that down. No, not there. Don't have anything. Huh. That'll work. All right, thanks, Panda. I will check that out, make sure I have an appropriate slot open on my motherboard, and yeah, so we were looking at this right here. Also, a microphone. I want a microphone. Probably, I was thinking just a piece of conduit would be a good start for a mic. Minecraft. I only did a little bit of Minecraft. One for a table. Didn't even use this. Yeah, I was thinking something smaller for the table. So I think we'll just put those TVs there. Those can stay up there. That's fine. We can also put a couple of these. Okay, let's go back down. Okay, so also if we, I want to try something with the TVs. That's a pretty good idea. I wonder if I have any. I don't know that I do. Can you make them? All right, let's see what happens here. Oh no, that was just bad. Oh, I bought helmet. Yeah, probably have a bunch. I think that'll work. Oh yeah, I like that. Not quite. think. That'll be better. All right, cool. All right. Oh gosh, to get that up there, I have to build crap. I can't use the elevator. Okay. Okay, I think I can get in there that way. I have the anniversary edition. For my PC, but for my Xbox, I just went ahead and gave them all my money because I had almost all the Creation Club already, but it was still. I just bought the whole $20 thing. I just didn't feel like messing with it. Cool. All right. Yeah, it is. It's way better. Way better. Yep. Definitely was worth doing. I think we can leave those. They came with the bunker pack. As did this radio. All right, I'm glad we did that. Let's check the iBot helmet situation. Huh, I don't seem to have any. Sure. They're right here. There's the radio and lots of other cool things too. There's the TV, some nice little lamps, which I used over here. And it has some good doors too. I like these doors. These sliding doors are super cool. The switch looks awesome just in and of itself. We pop a couple of these here just because they look cool. Yeah, they make a cool little. Haha, Barry. Uh-oh. Yeah, the sliding doors could be from something else. I don't know. But yeah, that added a lot. So it looks good. I think I'll leave this up for a while longer in case we need to build something else. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, what can we make? Tacos should always be shared. No problem. I am out of iBot helmets. I only have the stuff that is Bethesda approved. To qualify as no mods, it has to just be the stuff that comes with the anniversary edition. These are interesting. It has to be part of the anniversary edition to qualify. It isn't. That jetpack is not would not qualify. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Huh. So if it's part of the anniversary edition, I will use it. If it's not, I won't. Now, on my modded playthrough, fair game, and I will probably get it for that because it sounds pretty good. No, it has to be Bethesda certified and part of the anniversary edition. The Creation Club store has a lot of different things in it. The Creations menu, rather, that include third party mods. And so the best way to tell whether it is Bethesda, you know, certified or whatever they call it, is to look at the anniversary edition and see what comes with that. And if it does, then you're good to go. Thanks, GameTown. Have a great night. Hmm. That almost looks like a beginning of a microphone. A couple of different things, Blinn. Well, the next settlement on the stream here is going to be a modded 10 Pines build. That is separate from what you're asking about, though. Hold on a sec. The next in the series that Lindsay and I are doing, yeah. Well, it's not a huge secret, but it is at Nuka-World. We made a new location with Conquest. I don't know then. It's not part of the anniversary edition, and that's the only thing I'll use on my no mods builds. Hmm. Hey, Electron, what's up? Weird here. Wonder why it won't let me choose that. There. Kind of wanted. Hey, Barb, what's up? That's so weird. Huh. What I should do is put this on. This. Let's see. Oh, awesome, Electron. Yeah, cool. Sounded like it would work well. See a scrambled blend. Take it easy. Okay, fine then. Nice. It won't do it. I know it won't do it, but I want to try because science. Whoa, weird. Okay, so what if... All right, something like that. That isn't quite what I wanted, but close. Well, I guess if I could just do that. I love it. I love it. That's cool. It's cool. You're right. The conduit acts as a thing to turn off collision. I think that will more or less work. I think this will work. Nope, I'll have to use a the pillar. Now I can drop. Now this is a little bit bigger than a table, isn't it? Because I can just Schiller drop that on there, but it's too big. That's what she said. But all we can do is try. We can just rug drop it on that table. I've never been able to get the ghouls to stay gone, whether it's Sunshine or Croup Manor. So if you find something out, I sure would like to know. Nope. Okay. Ruined it. I probably ruined it anyway. Because I don't want that. Wonder what I did with the small Schiller. I wonder if the ashtray would work. Probably not. I probably needed to move the chairs. Oh well. Let's see. I think I'm squatted. I wonder if it's gonna hover. Is it just the right height? I think so. So maybe. Well, that was the worst placement I've ever done of anything ever. Oh. Yeah, it was really bad. I'll have to make a short of that one. Okay, Noodle. Yeah, it started really late, so I was trying to finish this up. but have a good night. I know perspective is not a thing. Depth perception doesn't exist. All right. That's backwards. Oh my god. It's fatigue. Oh, also, I didn't fix that on this one. So this time, how about I save it? Yes, save it. Do it again. It's also helpful to note that the cat is currently making a lot of squeaking noises. We don't know why. She doesn't make cat noises. Uno mas. Seventh time is a charm. All right. Now I wonder. Yeah, it'll just move. Eh, I'll come back to it. I'll sleep on it. Okay, so the next two things will be the Jumbotron and the sculpture out here, affectionately known as Optimus Prime. And it will have the Robco Downs big old sign. That'll be epic. And a Jumbotron up top. And a lot more lighting up top, really. What question? Yeah, I'll sleep on it and see if it's any good tomorrow. Ah, what question do you mean, Art? I see Night Noodle and Junk Mortar is incredibly fun to use. Have a great night. No, I don't know. YouTube sometimes flags some strange words, I'll tell you that, but I didn't see those. You said you shot your bodies into, or the ghouls into the water with a junk jet. And that's all I see, to be honest with you. Yeah, this is Barry right there, what he says. But yeah, it wouldn't be like anyone in here to ignore questions. So I think it's pretty safe to assume that they didn't go through in that case. Hey, Watcher, what's up? This is the Nuka-World Red Rocket. Electron asked about it. I'm sorry. I apologize if I missed them. It, it definitely wasn't on purpose or because I thought anything was dumb. Um, I only ignore people like Tango and JFK and Noodle. No, I kid. No, I definitely wouldn't do that. But Watcher, yeah, let me take you around and I'll show you the stadium. Okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, we're at nighttime right now, And I don't have really great lighting up here yet. I was starting to work on that a little. But so there's our press box and luxury box and the bleachers. And we'll take a quick jaunt around. We started a little bit later tonight, but here is the outside of the stadium. We'll just run around and get caught up on stuff. And inside there is the mall area, food court, and that's just the back. Yeah, we got our bleachers here. Yep, we still have a lot of lighting to do. We're going to put in a jumbotron as well. And here's our food court. So there's the newspaper kiosk and the inside of the ticket booth and our larger food court. This is the like betting kiosks. Here's our hot dog stand. We have the restaurant in here, hot dog warmer, just restaurant stuff. We're working on bringing junk back. Here we have like the robot stalls because it's a robot racetrack. That's the theme. A huge game of snakes. Yeah, we'll take a look at some vintage signs and stuff. See if we can't recreate some of that. So that's the nighttime, and we're still working on lighting. Um, I started a little later today, so that's why we're running over. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep. So if you sub to the channel and hit that notification button, you can join us. We hang out as a group here, and I also have a link to my Discord where we hang out. One of the places we hang out. There are more than that, but yeah. So yeah, I did want to thank everybody again who gave the stream a thumbs up and everyone who subbed to the channel tonight. I do appreciate that. We had a rough go at the beginning with the technical difficulties. That's why there's no game sound. I think I might have a capture card issue. Panda recommended a better one, and I think I'm going to pick that up. Yeah, the definitely comments have just been crazy. Just today, actually, Panda noticed that one of his comments on my on Lindsay and I's Red Rocket build disappeared, and I even remembered responding to that one. So absolutely does happen. So yeah, it's coming. We'll have the Jumbotron, I think, up there. We have a big old racetrack. It came back? Wow, because it was gone. It was totally gone. Wow, yeah, that's weird. We got to get power to the bleachers up there. Oh, nice. Yeah, doing the multiple playthroughs. That's definitely the way to do it. Nice. Yeah, I loved. Oh, I remember on Fallout 3, I did a serial killer playthrough. Much better already. I wonder how many lights we should have around the track. That's another important question. Probably these would work for over there. Probably more of those. I'm just going to plop these down. We can come back to them. Good. That's what I wanted. Okay, now it's got a bit more light up here. There we go. Looking more like a proper racetrack there. Definitely better with those lights. Here's where we will have the gates, which I keep forgetting about. Gates, Jumbotron. Oh, Okay, one more thing here. I want to set up the light system real quick so I don't forget it. But basically, we'll have oh, come on. Now, why wouldn't it go on there? It did turn green. Tango, I got started really late and I'm trying to do something, but we'll finish up here real quick. Well, so if we have the switches What the hell? Okay, so the idea is switch back to between green and red, right? So this is the gate on the track. It's closed, right, when it's okay, so it's open. The gate opens and the light is green, right? So the gate is closed, the light is red, right? And then so we flip the switch. We're hit the track, the gate is closed, the light is red, and then we hit the switch, it opens and the light is green, you can go, right? Makes sense? Okay. That is the setup that I want to build up top. So when the gate is open, the light is green, the trap is clean, ghosts are incarcerated in our custom-made storage facility. Yep, so the gate is closed, it's red. And then when they hit the switch, bam, you can go. All right, it works. I'll take that as a compliment. That's what I'll install up there. Cool. Okay, everybody. I know I ran over, but I got started really late. So thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for those that gave the stream a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. I hope to see you again. I'll be back on Thursday and we will pick up with our build here. Yes, indeed. So thanks all. I appreciate it. That's a big Twinkie. Tell him about the Twinkie. You're very welcome. Thank you. Edutainment. Yes. I'll turn everybody into a logic gate, well, enthusiast. Is that a strong word?